Okie Fusky Outdoors. Hello, how you doing? First one in tonight, or first one to comment anyhow. I'm gonna wait till I get some people in the chat, and I'm gonna kind of go over how I want to try to do these live streams. I am going to showcase, if you guys have seen, it's going to be Bass and Binks TV, and I'll kind of explain how I chose him first, and I'll explain how to I'm going to choose the next ones going forward. I'm real good. Enjoying the weather. It was in the 50s here in western Pennsylvania today. Went out looking for some beaver sign yesterday, trying to set maybe some traps, catch some beaver. Sully Outdoors, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. I'm actually on my laptop here. I kind of figured it out. I'm assuming you guys can actually see me on the live. The last time I had, it was just showing my screen. From Ontario, Canada. Well, hello to you. I'm down here in northwest Pennsylvania, just north of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Whiskey Woman 5, how you doing this evening? Thanks for stopping in. Hey, I was just watching two of your short videos there with the Canadian ass cracker, and then of course checking the depth of the snow. My goodness, you guys got it a lot up there. So how's it look? I know this light above me is pretty bright. Everybody can see me, you can hear me, all that good stuff. Whiskey Woman's from Northern Ontario. Oh, there's Bass and Binks. How you doing, Josh? Not as much snow as last winter. We seem to get snow, and 2 days later it's gone. So Bass and Binks says, I kind of text you. You were kind of the guy that I have decided to showcase, and I was going to wait here a little bit and kind of go over how I'm going to choose and how I chose you and how I'm going to choose the next channel. Matter of fact, I haven't looked to see, but it could be one of these folks that are already in the stream. Got to try and figure out how I can shut off my notifications for YouTube because I keep coming across my screen, covering up my live chat. Ralph's Trucking, nice to see you come in. How you doing today? We're up to 8 people. 3 thumbs up. Hunting Shack Wilderness Experience. I'm doing good. How are you tonight? I'm going to see if we get up to about 10 people, I'm going to start kind of explaining a little bit on how I'm going to do this showcase. Working on a color phase skunk. I caught a real nice skunk last year. The plan was to get that panned, and I still have it hanging in there. I'm not sure if the oxidation got to it, if it's going to be worth it or not. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and explain. So what I did was my live test that I did. I went and I saw who the first person that commented in my chat that was under 1,000 subscribers. Just so happened it was Bass and Binks. So I chose his channel. I'm gonna go over a little bit about his channel, kind of talk about some of his videos, and of course, I'm hoping that everybody would head over there and check his channel out. Of course, this is my way of giving back for those people that helped me grow my channel. I want to try and help these other channels out as well. So if you're under 1,000 subscribers, what I'm going to do, if you come in my chat and you comment, the first person that comments in my chat, you're under 1,000 subscribers next week, you're going to be my showcase channel. And that's just going to go so on. So next week, the first person in the chat, we're going to do that. So with that, Bass and Binks, he's sitting right now at 604 subscribers. On his channel, he has 66 videos that he's posted for everyone. Hello, Whitebone. How you doing? So as I kind of showcase his channel and I talk about it, I might miss a few people, but I'm hoping to go back and hit everybody in the chat if I happen to miss you. Coffee Outdoors, brother. How you doing? I just got done watching you cut the inspection window out of the raccoon. I watch your videos when you're doing your fur handling that I must be doing something right because I do a lot exactly how you do it. So that's a good thing, I hope. Um, Back to Bass and Binks TV. So 604 subscribers. So all we want to do is take a step forward for him and try and get him some views, some subscribers, and just kind of help push his channel towards that 1,000 view subs. Like I said, 66 videos posted. On his channel, he does have two albums in his playlist. The one is just of all his uploads. And then the other one, he has 17 videos. And the album he's called Unboxing. So go over there. You want to check out his video uploads. He has them all in a playlist. So there's a couple videos he has that I'm kind of interested in. He has one that he collabed with me, and then he also has one that he actually was using a jig head that I've given him from that collab. What I want to do is I don't know if somebody can do it or not, or I might try to do it. Is we can post Bass and Binks channel on here. Coffee Outdoors. I am going to need some mods. I didn't know if you'd be interested. Kind of want to go with people that I've seen in lives and people that I've kind of gotten with. And as I do these live streams, I'm sure a lot of you guys will be coming in and I can definitely make you guys mods. But at first, I want to just go with people that I know that do mod and have mod before. And if you don't want to be a moderator, I'm fine with that too. I just Whiskey Woman, you know, the last time I wasn't only 40 minutes and I had somebody in my live messing around. That just to help share some of these channels out. All right, I'll put you on there. You can best way to learn is practice, right? I tell you what happens when I get on there. by the time I get over and I get the link to the post, everybody's posted about 5 or 6 times. Brewdog 5, hello, how are you? Hey, cheers on the beer. I almost had a drink. I was gonna do that, but I went with water. Um, maybe once I get going on this and I know what I'm doing, we might get the alcohol involved. Still learning yourself? Let me see if I can get on here and I can post that out. All right, going in here, copying the link. I gotta get back to mine. All right, guys, just hang in there with me. I'm trying to get this on here. So there's my chat. Hmm. All right, guys, Bass and Binks TV. Let's see if this works. Ha, there, I did it. See if I can repeat that. All right, guys. So there it is. That's Bass and Binks link right there. Um, throughout this live, um, I'm going to talk a little bit about some of his videos here, um, and some of you guys that are in here that I have recently watched some of your videos. I have those written down as well. Um, Coffee Outdoors. He just posted a video here with the cutting out the inspection window of a raccoon. He just posted that probably what about an hour ago, I think. Coffee. Um, Whiskey Woman 5. She's in here as well. She just posted too. Looks like someone come down the hill sled riding. And they went for a ride. She called it Canadian Ass Cracker. Guys have to check that out. She looks like they got a lot of snow up that way. It was a couple hours ago. Yes, we got 10 people here, 5 likes. Please, if you haven't hit the like button, please do that for me. Um, again, like I said, we're checking out Bass and Binks TV. I'm gonna try. I was trying to figure out how I could do it in camera and screen, but I want to show a couple of his videos. Um, First, I want to talk about his about section. He says that his name is Josh and that he's known as Bass and Binks TV. I'm a bass angler from Northeast Ohio. I fish for other species as well. I am also an outdoors YouTube creator, so that includes hunting. I mainly hunt for whitetail deer. He's a field staff, pro staff with Dart and Archery, Scent Assassin, The Mix, and Aquatic Baits. He does have an Instagram and a Snapchat. Um, the Instagram he has in some of his stuff is Instagram is Bass and Binks. And then his Snapchat is Bassin and then BI. BASSINBI. So if any of you guys have those platforms and you want to just keep up with Bass and Binks, there's a couple of his contacts there. That was you in the video. What video are we talking about there, Brew Dog? That was you. That was you on the sled. That was you in the ass cracker. I'm hoping my live chat didn't stop on me. Oh, both videos. Okay. So you were one that Wayne Lazaro. I said you were the one that was in the snow with it all the way up to your diggy. Man, that snow is probably well up past your waist. Okay, so Brewdog 5 and Whiskey Woman, husband and wife. Gotcha, gotcha. You guys got a lot of snow up there. All right, guys. Just real quick question. Everything looked good on my end. I'm no buffering. You guys can hear me clearly. Obviously, hopefully you can see me. Three to 4 feet of snow. I've just been up in Wisconsin, Rice Lake, Wisconsin, which is kind of east of Minneapolis, and I tell you what, it they have a lot of snow, but it was almost -19 the one morning. And I walked up. We had to go for training. I thought about going right back into the hotel. That was for sure. Gonna start raining there, coffee. I tell you what, that's the way it's been. It's rain, snow, rain, snow. 52 degrees here, sun out, nice. All right, thanks, guys. I was afraid I'd start maybe buffering or something like that. Having the my computer going, and I do have the phone going as well. I want to try to show some of the videos on Bass and Binks. Let's take a look at one of these. I'm going to show you guys a video from Bass and Binks. Of course, the first one I got to show is his collab with me, right? What other one would I show, right? This is just the first one. Let's see what I can do with this.
Today's video is going to be a whole bunch of clips pretty much put together of what I think is good of this past weekend, and plus the collaboration with Boxy Outdoor Adventure.
Right there, collab with Boxy.
Dude, I highly recommend you guys watch the videos. I will
link watch my videos.
Show to Boxy's when I collab with Boxy is a lot wild. Just to let you guys know. Just to let you guys know, I did not catch any fish.
Okay, so he actually is he's camping over in Ohio, which is just on the other side of Pomatumin Lake where I reside.
That's a monster. That's a big bass.
He catches the big bass there. All right, guys, let's skip forward a little bit here. Hey, Country Time TV, thanks for stopping in. We're actually taking a look at Bass and Binks TV. This is the collab that him and I did out there fishing Pomatumin Lake, trying to hit some smallies.
All right.
And we're going to try to showcase his channel here tonight. Try to get people to get over there and give him some support on his channel. Of course, doing this, I see that everything's backwards. This is the collab that him and I did last summer.
Yeah, he's in the right spot. Yeah.
I did catch a little smallie that day. And he's talking there. There's a beaver going along the shoreline. So there you go. There's the collab that Bass and Binks and I did. Kind of the videos that he has. Yeah, Country Time TV. He has that collab, and then of course if you look in if you look at my videos, I also did a collab with him, and he doesn't tell you about it, but you know we always talk. Everybody that knows what happened that day is we talk about the sun that he caught. He got burned up pretty good. That want to see if I can paste his. I'm going to post his link right here. Please, guys, at least go over there, check out his channel, and let's try and help him out a little bit. At the start of the stream, he was at 604 subscribers. He's got 66 videos that he has posted. Wide range of things. He does tackle reviews. He does open box reviews. He just recently did one where he had bought some cheap broadheads. He tested them out. Oh, I tell you, Coffee, that sun, it caught him pretty good. He was kind of, one end of the boat. And Team Ambush, how you doing, bud? Thanks for stopping in. I was fishing down there, and he's fishing, and one minute I look at him, he's fine. Next minute I look back, and he was fire engine red. How about? Hey, Grant McIntosh, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. We're actually showcasing Bass and Binks TV's channel, kind of going over what his channel offers and what he likes to show, and trying to help out all the channels under 1,000 subscribers. I just figure while I do a live, it's going to be nice to talk about them. We've all been there. I had a lot of help along the way. A lot of the, I was kind of right in the middle of all that Friday grow train, and all those guys helped me out. And I just figured once I decided to get up the nerve to do this live thing, that I wanted to give back for all the help that I got. I want to try to help these younger channels, and so everybody knows I picked a channel by the first channel that posts in my live chat tonight that is under 1,000 subscribers. I'm going to do the same thing for you next week. Okay. So, so we saw there that first video that I showed you was his 2019 camping and his collab, of course, with me. Strung Out Outdoors, how you doing, bud? Finally got up the nerve to get on this thing. As you see, I am on my computer, and it was really weird. I had to, when I actually come onto this, and I figured it was a setting where, like you said, my screen share. And I tell you what, I actually got to go on there. I got to reset it to some other video, and then change it right back to what I changed it off of, and then it's fine. So go figure. But we know that Oxy is not technical savvy. But we got her working, and my biggest thing is I just want to get Bass and Binks some help here, and I hope everybody in this live will at least go check them out. And I'm sure he's going to feel the same way as far as at least go over and check out a video or two. If you like his channel, then subscribe. If not, at least leave him a comment, and maybe there's something that he can work on or something like that. Thanks, guys. Thanks, White Bone, Whiskey Woman. I'm sure I'm figuring I'll get a little bit better as I go with this, and I'll kind of get a little bit, as I go on these channel, um, how to bring those forward. Um, I'm going to show just a snippet of another video that he posted on there, and see if I can find it. What he did was Josh went up to Erie. He was using they're called Wanglers. They're actually
What's up, guys?
they're a worm. They're a worm that's neon green.
Hey, welcome back to Inhood Fishing.
Nope, that's not it.
This intro, I apologize. I'm not in control of the wind.
Let's get back to Bass and Binks here. Like I said, I'll get better at this.
You guys are having a good day or night to found one of you guys. Today, I am down at Edgewater. Tried filming this before, didn't catch anything, and the next day, the worms died. So now that I have more worms,
I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Okay, Fusky Outdoors. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm gonna see what I can catch.
Expedition Greg, how you doing? We're just checking out Bass and Binks TV.
That Boxy gave me from Boxy's Outdoor Adventures. All right, so
that's the jig head that I had given him. I forgot all about giving him that jig head. But he ends up catching some fish on this. I'm not going to show the whole video, but make sure you guys go check this video out. See the fish that he catches off that jig. But you're going to find that jig. Oh, it's still in the water. He ends up getting a snag and it breaks off. There's another.
I'm Hank. Welcome to Hamiltonville Farm. Today,
again, another video that Bass and Binks has on his channel. Oak Fusky. Oak Fusky. Does that sound better? All right, guys. I am looking to add a few moderators on this. Whiskey Woman was actually my first mod. She was in here. I was only live on my test for basically 41 minutes before we had some guy in here screwing around, and we had to get him out of here. I kind of want to go with those that I've kind of known and have been mods in other streams, and then as I get to know everybody and I do my lives, I'll add to that. So, Grant McIntosh, if you're interested, please tell me that you'd mod for me. Strung Out Outdoors. Yes, Expedition Greg, you're welcome. Strung Out Outdoors, if you're interested. I just want to get a couple mods in here so that way it'll help. Not everybody has a big. All right. I think, Grant, I think you should be a mod now. Thank you, Strung Out. All right, I am going to post Bass and Binks is right there. Bass and Binks. That's his link to his channel. That's easier for people to go check him out. he has another video. He has another video on his channel. It's the Z-Man Leapfrogs fishing in a review that he does. Now he takes this this little frog out and he casts in there. Now I don't know if he edited it out or not, but his first cast that is on video, he catches a nice bass. There's something when he catches this bass. I'm not going to tell you guys. That way you got to go watch it. But the hook set is kind of neat. That's enticing you. Get over to Bass and Binks. Check that video out. He ends up catching 2 fish on there. The second one was a nice bass. That first one, you watch, he gets the hook set when he brings it in, and just check it out. What do you think, Bass and Binks? You think that was a pretty neat hook set, right? Country Time TV, how are you? Surprised that you didn't catch anything on that Ned jig or the drop shot that day. Yeah. Oh, the day that we collabed. How about your video? I was just talking about the Z-Man Leapfrog, that first fish that you caught. I don't want to tell them where you hooked it at. I want them to go over and check it out. Okay, Coffee. Hey, I am going to make you a mod. Go get your things taken care of, bud. That's fine. I'm just going to be hanging out here, talking up Bass and Binks channel, checking everybody coming in. I got to figure out a way to stop these YouTube things coming in here. Hey, Chip, how you doing? You still catching them fox down there, or is your season out? Migratory Game. How we doing? Migratory Game. You into like duck and goose and dove hunting, stuff like that? I don't know if I've been to your channel. I'll definitely make sure I get there. Greg Riley, how you doing? Thanks for coming in, you guys. Really appreciate it. We're actually showcasing a channel tonight. It's Bass and Binks TV. I've been occasionally posting his link. And what we're trying to do is we're going to try to help him on his way to getting to 1K. He's got 604, but I see a couple people in here said that they went over and checked him out. So I'm hoping we help him get on his way. Sully Outdoors, you're back. Thanks for coming back. OH Outdoors. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, you love migratory. I figured having your channel name is Migratory Game Bird. I figured. So you got a lot of videos of you waterfowling then? American by birth. You're Northwest Pennsylvania. You and I gotta live pretty close. I live right on Tomatoming Lake. You've got to be close to me. I think you're the one that said that you go to Conneautville and somewhere else, I believe. OH Outdoors, yeah, you love trapping, hunting, and fishing. Yes, I've seen some of your videos. So just to recap, there's other people in here now, is how I'm choosing to showcase channels is you got to be the first channel under 1,000 to comment in my chat. So of course I'll go down until I find that first person that I either have not already done a showcase on, and you got to be under 1,000 subscribers. So OH Outdoors. If you get in earlier in my lives and you're one of the first ones, I would definitely like to showcase your channel. You were out working solely? Oh, they think you're a gaming channel. American by birth, Erie County. So I'm actually on the other county line. I'm right on Mercer County, Crawford County line, American by birth. Lonnie Paul, good evening to you. You like that idea strung out? I wanted to try and figure a way that it takes me out. It takes the picking out of, like by going by name or by, it's just, I'll go right down the line. Want to help out the channels. When I first was growing, I was fortunate enough to be in when the Grow Train on Friday, and I got a lot of help to get over 1,000 subscribers, and I always felt that whenever I get up the nerve, I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna help these channels that are under 1K. I want to showcase them, kind of go over a little bit of their videos. I want to take the time to actually go into their channel and actually look it up. Bass and Binks, we actually collabed together. He was the first one. I was doing my test 4 days ago. He was the first one to post actually in my video or in my live. So that's why we're taking a look at Bass and Binks. That's your favorite pond to fish in with you fish that frog? Yeah, I could tell there was a highway pretty close to that. You could hear it in the background. So I want to read his about page again. His name's Josh. He's known as Bass and Binks TV. He's a bass angler from Northeast Ohio, and he also fished for other species. He's an outdoor YouTube creator, and it includes hunting, mainly for white-tailed deer. He is a field and pro staff with Dart and Archery, Scent Assassin, The Mix, and Aquatic Baits. A little bit later, I'm going to talk a little bit about Bass and Binks. He actually has, I guess it's a fly tying company. He ties some flies, and I got some videos for you guys to check out on that as well. Hey, Greg Riley, thank you very much. Please support him. Make sure you watch his videos in full. We want to make sure we do it the right way for him. Binks, you get a buck this year? I didn't. I went over. I had a couple chances. Anthony Holmes Outdoors. Hello to you. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, taking a look at Bass and Binks. So I just talked a little bit about that Z-Man Leapfrogs 2, the fishing and review. If you watch that video, check out the very first fish that he catches. He gets kind of a weird hook set on it. It's kind of neat. Like I said, you guys got to go check it out. I'm not gonna spoil the anticipation. The other video he does have is it's called Let's Talk Frogs. Talks about the different frogs, what to look for, what he likes to look for in those frogs, and he. All right, OH Outdoors. Thanks for stopping in. Please hit that like, that thumbs up on your way out if you haven't. Matter of fact, I do got 16 people in here. I got 14 likes. Please, if anybody hasn't hit that like button yet, I'd appreciate it. J Dubs Outdoors Adventures. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. We're checking out Bass and Binks TV. We're showcasing his channel tonight. Talking a little bit about it. I'm going to actually post his link here. Anthony, can't stay long. You're headed to work soon. You a midnight worker? I work midnights too. I know what it's like. The other thing, we actually start Monday night and we finish up. We do 4 10s, so we finish up Friday morning. We've been working a lot of overtime, so I end up working Friday nights as well. So I work actually Monday night through Saturday morning. Yeah, there's Bass and Bink's link to his channel. If you please, you guys go and check that out. But he talks about what he looks at, like what he looks for in frogs, and then he gives his opinion on what he feels is the best frog for bass fishing. As you see, I am going with water. I figure maybe once we get these lives under my belt and I'm getting a little bit better, we'll introduce the whiskey. I'm a big Red Stag fan. Matter of fact, I'm told I drink way too much of it. Matter of fact, the doctor just diagnosed me. I'm supposedly type 2 diabetic. I'm supposed to cut that stuff out. So what I drink it with Dr. Pepper, Red Stag, Dr. Pepper. Well, I went with Diet Dr. Pepper, so that's the best I'm going to do. I told the doctor. I'll go with the Diet Pop. Kermit's the best frog. Yes. J Dubs Outdoors checking your trap line right now. Bass and Binks says he could have killed a doe, but took the bolt out of the crossbow too early. Then my buddy shot it and didn't kill it. We were hunting out of a double man stand. He didn't get the vitals. That's always, yeah, if you're out there and you do enough hunting and stuff, that does kind of happen. Why are you taking your bolt out of your crossbow? Keep it in there. I, of course, this archery season, I was, I'm trying to get it on video, and sometimes, self-filming and trying to keep them in frame and stuff like that. I had a couple does bust me, just too much movement stuff, but I'll get better at it. LNS Outdoors. Hello, brother. How you doing? Hey, thanks for stopping in. LNS, just about a half hour. Well, it's probably been about an hour ago now. He just posted a couple videos. One was something about chicken health, keeping them healthy. And then about a half hour before that one, he did an update on his ducks that are almost a year. You guys know LNS? He just posted 2 videos. Anthony Holmes Outdoors. Thanks for going over and checking Bass and Bink's channel out. He's a good dude, and he's got some nice content on there. He does reviews. He does unboxing. Like I said, I'm interested to see where he's at. I hope we're helping him grow a little bit. Hopefully we share this stream out so other people can to see. Oh, we got him up 609. Hey, it's one sub at a time. Hey, Strung Out, that food plot, it's actually in my side yard. I used to do food plots up on my brother's property. However, I don't hunt his property anymore, so I had some leftover seed and stuff. I actually put it in my side yard. And I live in an allotment. So my thought was, I'm going to put it in there. It's going to be like a challenge to see if I can bring some deer in. Of course, I figured I'd bring doe in, but I wanted to bring a buck in. And if you look at my food plot videos, I actually did get a nice buck in there. And I got a couple smaller bucks. But yeah, they still hit it. I've had up to 7 deer in my yard over there. So I guess, it's a success in that way. Of course, we didn't hunt over it. No, I had to argue with my son. He was trying to put his ladder stand out there. Self-filming, yes, Strung On. If you do it, it's hard. LNS, thank you for going over there checking out Bass and Binks. I can chop this up. Captain Fat Boy USA. Captain Fat Boy USA. What's up? How you doing? Thanks for stopping in here. We're actually showcasing Bass and Binks TV. So Captain Fat Boy USA, if you like fishing, Bass and Binks does some reviews on some fishing tackle. He does some fishing. Trying to get his link up here. It should be posted here shortly. All right, G-Dubs. Thanks for stopping in. There, I believe that right there is that link right there. Never caught a fish before? Do you go fishing? See what I catch. I don't get too serious about it. I catch fish, but I wouldn't call myself a fisherman. I mean, I like to fish, but yeah, isn't that the truth too, Bass and Binks? I don't know how many times I've taken the video camera and I'm like, you know what? Today I'm not going to bring the video, and that's usually when I wish I'd had my video. You're using 2 cameras to film. If you're doing a lot of talking to make your cuts look smooth. Migratory Game, I'm definitely gonna check out your channel after this live. That's something I wanna say too, guys, is if you could leave a comment, whether it's on this live after I'm done or on one of my videos. That's the easiest way that I find for me to get over to everybody's channels, especially now with this live. I'm going to have a bunch of people that I'm not connected to, that if you're given the time to come in here and connect with me and these channels that I'm showcasing, then I'm gonna come over. I want to support you guys. Hunting, fishing. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Do I go coyote hunting? I don't actually go out with a gun and hunt coyotes. If I'm hunting and a coyote comes by, I will definitely take it out. I do trap for them. I have yet to catch a coyote, but I have caught a couple fox. I was hoping, as far as filming, I was hoping I got to buy a GoPro. I'm going to have to spend the money on a good GoPro. I have what I call as a knockoff GoPro, but it's actually a Vivitar, and it makes me so mad because the battery just doesn't hold a long enough charge, and I'm trying to get some extra batteries for it. I call Vivitar, and they say, "Oh, you got to go through like Walmart or distribution center." I call Walmart. I can't find it on their website or nothing like that. They tell me they don't carry them. So what's a man to do? All I want to do is use my action camera. If it's warm out, it doesn't do too bad. So a lot of times when I'm fishing, I can use my GoPro, but hunting season, 5 minutes maybe max. But I was hoping to put a GoPro like up over me and kind of like that shot angle. I see a lot of those guys, they get that shot angle of what you're doing. And then of course you got your other one out there. Okay, so I should go with the 7, not the 8. Yeah, you better take the camera with you, Bass and Binks. Yeah, I've always been one. I don't always buy the name brand stuff, and I find that a lot of stuff that I get, you know, works just as well and lasts. You take care of it, it'll last the same. But I tell you what, I know people have problems. When it gets downright cold, those batteries, it's the battery. But if I can have extra batteries that I can just put in there, I'd be a lot better. I wouldn't be as upset. I wouldn't kind of bash it, but whatever you do, don't get a Vivitar. All right, let's go a little bit over. So Bass and Binks. The other thing with Bass and Binks is he actually he ties what is called a San Juan worm. It's like a fly that he ties, and he actually had sent some of these to a couple channels. The one channel is Colorado Fishers channel. He actually the flies that Bass and Binks actually made. He caught several brown trout on them. And then there's Trophy Shot Outdoors. Um, he actually posted a video and he was catching the native brook trout. So I tell you, if you guys are into like trout fishing and stuff like that, you got to get over here and check out Bass and Binks. It's called Binks Bait Company. He makes it. It's called a San Juan worm, and there's different sizes. And Binks, you can definitely post in here, but I believe he sells them for like $2 a piece, and then of course there is shipping. And the thing that I'm not really into is custom fly tying and stuff. But I think $2 is not bad. The best thing is you're helping a small guy out, and not only that, it's made in America. And I can tell you, if you go over and look at these channels, they catch fish. He actually Bass and Binks has one. It's called the video is called Binks Bait Company Flies Out West, and then he actually has these guys' videos on here. Yeah, okay, they're $2 a piece. And Bass and Binks, let them know. So they'll pay $2 a piece for this fly, and then about what does it run for the shipping? So they have a good idea if they order off you. What they're looking at for shipping as well. Is there kind of an average, or is it like a flat? Do you pay like a flat rate to ship it out to them? You buy generic batteries off Amazon. So I even went on Amazon. I punched in the numbers for the battery for this Vivitar, and I cannot find a battery. Now there might be a battery that will work, maybe a universal battery, but I don't want to go spending money on a battery and then it not work. Rattle Trap Fishing. Good evening. Thanks for stopping in. We're showcasing Bass and Binks TV channel in here tonight. Trying to help him on his way to 1,000 subscribers. For those of you that have come in here, please hit that like button if you haven't already. I'm going to post Bass and Binks link to his channel. You're thinking about getting a couple of those dragons. $2 shipping. Okay, so it's basically it's $2 for per fly, and then $2 for shipping. Very well. Hey, I just want to thank everybody for coming into my live stream. I really appreciate it. Um, I want to help these smaller channels out. Bass and Binks TV's channel. I'm hoping everybody that has been in here, if you haven't been able to check his channel out, I would really appreciate you helping him out. Of course, it's got to be something that you enjoy and like. But I'm assuming, looks like most the people coming into this live is likes the outdoors. So I can't see why you would not like his content. We got Rattle Trap Fishing in here. We got Strung Out Outdoors, Country Time TV, Whiskey Woman 5. Let's see. There is another channel that actually has Bass and Binks San Juan worms. It's Nicholas Palute Outdoors. I'm sure I'm chopping his last name up there. But if you look, he just actually posted one. I think it was 4 days ago. He did an unboxing of Bass and Binks San Juan worms. Yeah, Bass and Binks. You sent him 4 or 5 of them, or you sent him to 4 or 5 channels. He had a pink one. It looked like the 4-inch. Then he had a black one, a brown one. So I'm really excited to see once he gets those into the water and catches see what he catches. I don't know if he's going to use them for trout fishing or Hey, thank you, Strung Out. I appreciate it. I hope if I can sustain this and help a few channels out. Of course, it is going to help my channel out as well. I haven't reached my 4,000 watched hours yet. So by doing these lives, I'm helping myself, but it's truly about giving to these smaller channels. I appreciate everybody that's coming in here supporting my live, but I hope more importantly that you guys go over and help these small channels that I bring to you each and every week. Hey, thanks a lot, Chip. I didn't see if you had answered if you're still trapping or not, buddy. You catch them fox like you don't do anything other than catch fox. I just love when you set up a video. I know for sure I'm going to get to watch a red fox get caught. Must be that. Must be that bait. You must have a secret, that 911 bait. Absolutely right, Strung Out. Outdoors communities got to stick together. The hardest thing is to watch is when we start bashing each other. I'm all about if it's legal, just because it's not a way that you like to do something. As long as everybody's doing things legal, we gotta have everybody's back. As soon as we start arguing and fighting against each other, that's when they get us. That's when they get us. Okay, so migratory game. You're the one that has the called Dragon Touch footage. Country Time TV. Are you new? Are you new to my channel? You new to my stream? Well, most everybody's new to my lives. I'm just I just started. This is my second one. I did a test the other day, 4 days ago. You quit over a month ago. You broke your wrist. Did you put a video up about that? I missed it. Okay, so you had surgery on it. You doing good? You back recovering? You've noticed that the right way to do things depends on what part of the country you are from. It might have some merit to it. Yeah, we want to get into this YouTube trying to. I tell you, one of the things that is just got my mind just kind of not understanding is this thing right here. If I'm talking in an outdoors channel and somebody catches one of these things, and I say you caught a nice coon, what's wrong with that? Why does that have to be taken down? I tell you, this world, this is what it's coming to. That's why we got to stick together. We have to stick together. I mean, look, we could get into the Second Amendment and the right to bear arms and all that stuff too. Don't get me started. You saw what was going on down there in Virginia. We got to stick up for those guys in Virginia. Don't forget that. It's not just about Pennsylvania that I live in. I got to support those guys in Virginia because it happens in Virginia and it's just going to start going out. Next thing you know, I'd like to see them go down in Texas and try to do what they were doing there in Virginia. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, what's good in Kentucky? Well, and that's the thing. Our game laws, so your game laws in Kentucky are a little bit different than game laws in Pennsylvania. Well, if you're doing something that, like, for instance, in Pennsylvania, we are not allowed to bait. So to put corn out for deer and stuff. Now we do have 2 areas of the state that you are allowed to bait in, but for the most part, you're not allowed to bait. State right beside us, Ohio, they're allowed to bait. But my point is if they're allowed to bait in Ohio, and there's a guy over in Ohio baiting deer, and he's killing them, why, just because I live in PA, why should I be mad or upset or tell him that he's doing something wrong or that he's cheating? He's legally hunting the way their laws are. If I want to hunt over bait, I go to Ohio to hunt. Simple as that. Simple as that. And I think that's what you're alluding to there, Anthony Holmes. Is just because Kentucky has different laws, as long as you're abiding by those laws, to me, as long as you're not poking, you're not killing stuff that when you're not supposed to be doing it, I think that's the ethical part that comes in, right? Migratory game. I don't know whose law you're as far as shooting coming in and going from bait. In Pennsylvania, if you even hunt trails that there's bait. So like say I'm hunting some private property that I have permission to hunt, but I know that well, they're going to assume that I should know if say they got a turkey feeder in their backyard and I'm hunting in their woods. If I'm hunting a trail that is going to that turkey feeder, then I can actually be in trouble for that. That's actually against the law because I that is considered hunting a baited area. In Ohio, yeah, Ohio, from what I understand, I got friends I actually work over in Ohio. They actually hunt right over it. They hunt trails going to it and from it. That's right, strung out, to each his own. If you're doing it the lawful way, I support everybody. For the longest time, Pennsylvania didn't have crossbows other than for those with disabilities. And there's some people that still are against crossbows, but they're legal now. And if you want to use a crossbow, I have a crossbow. I haven't taken it out and used it yet, but someday I'm going to kill a deer with a crossbow. Pennsylvania is all about traditional hunting and stuff. So like flintlock hunting, late archery season. Well, what a lot of people don't realize is crossbows have been around a long time. They're a traditional weapon. They were used back in, early civilization, even before that, in forts and stuff like that. They used to have crossbows up there that would shoot out there. Yeah, that's the thing. With Pennsylvania, you can hunt over, by corn. I can actually hunt an apple tree as long as the apple tree is in the woods and it's dropping apple. I can hunt that apple tree. I just can't bring apples in. Okay, that's the deal. The other thing is food plots. You can plant the food. I don't know. It's the law, as long as you obey it. So, with Bass and Binks, a couple things. He does have a Facebook. It's for the his Binks company. It's called Binks Bait Company, and then Instagram. It's Binks Bait Company as well. Well, it's actually Binks Bait Co. So I hope everybody gets over there and checks out Bass and Binks. I am going to throw his link up there one more time. I might continue to throw it up there as long as I'm live, just so want to make sure everybody goes over and checks them out. Pleading Scientists UFO Builder. Am I saying that right? Palladian Scientist UFO Builder. How you doing? Thanks for stopping in here. We just got done showcasing Bass and Binks. I've been talking about his channel throughout my live here. I figured as long as I got people in here listening, I want to keep sharing him out. I want to make sure anybody that putting them down outdoors. Thanks for coming in, showing up. Let's try and get Bass and Binks some help, push him towards 1K. I'm going to continue to do this once a week. As I said earlier, when people start posting in the chat, next week's showcase will be the first person that commented in the chat that is under 1,000 subscribers. So I'll do the same thing with them. I'll go and I'll check out their channel. I'll see where they're at in their subscribers. Bass and Binks started at 604 subscribers tonight when we started this live and when I started showcasing him. And he's at 611 right now. I'm hoping those that have subscribed to him that you're doing it for the right reason and that you're going to be a faithful subscriber to him. And please, share this out. That'll help him out as well. I want people to come in here and see Bass and Binks TV. He's in the chat. Make sure you check him out, talk to him, ask him what he's up to now. You got to check him out right now. You can even actually, if you go on the side of the chat there, and there's like 3 little dots, you click on there, and I think you can go there and then just like hit watch later, so that way it goes into your watch later. Put them outdoors. How you doing? So I got a couple Team Ambush. You still in here? You in here, Team Ambush? I'm not sure if he's still in here, but I did see him in here earlier. I was really showcasing Bass and Binks, but he has a couple videos out. Last week he put a coyote trapping video out. It's coyote trapping episode 3. Then he had 2 weeks ago, he has episode 2. And then a month ago, he had episode 1. But I don't know if Team Ambush is still in here or not. But anybody that likes coyote trapping and stuff like that, I just wanted to say that he has a couple videos the past couple weeks. He catches coyotes a lot better than I do. All right, guys, we have 16 in the chat. We have 20 likes. If you haven't hit that like yet, I'd really appreciate it if you go over and hit that like, share this stream out, get some people in here. We'll get some more people that don't have Bass and Binks TV. Country Time TV raid. Who's raiding? Are you raiding, or did you come in from a raid? Yeah, Anthony Holmes Outdoors, Strung Out Outdoors. He has a real nice intro. I like his intro as well. Yeah, Chip Outdoors. Anybody out there that traps and you're looking for some bait, I believe Chip, you're going to start selling that, right? He makes a bait that's called 911, and from everybody that I've heard or seen that has his bait, it's probably a real good late season bait, because everybody opens it up. The first thing, wow, pretty bad. It must stink good, right? You want to? Oh, let's raid somebody. I tell you what, we will do that. Give me 1 second. I want to show you guys something that I did for my son. I had caught. Well, he had shot his first archery buck, and I want to see what you guys think about this. So, of course, we live in the state of Pennsylvania, so I made this, and I actually have a video out on this. So this is the arrow that he shot this buck with, and it broke off. So what I did is I took the broadhead that he shot it with. That's a nap kill zone. But when this buck, it ran over, it died. It died right beside this rub. Now, I don't know if this is the rub that he made, but I went in the woods, I cut this down. And so, of course, I got that through there, attached this. And then, of course, we did a skull mount on it. I kind of wish I maybe would have got it mounted for him, but I think this is pretty cool, I thought. Bait blocks for deer, just haven't really thought about what to put them in. Now, are you gonna is that something that you're gonna sell, Bass and Binks? You're gonna sell that through your Binks Bait company? Yeah, my son, he loves his nap kill zones. See you later, Whiskey. I've been on here for an hour and almost 15 minutes. I think I'm gonna go here just for a couple more minutes, and I don't know if there's somebody else out there that's live right now. Before I go, I do want to share out Bass and Binks link to his channel one more time. Please, anybody that's in this live that does not have Bass and Binks TV. Country Time TV, you trap? What's your favorite thing to trap? Anthony Holmes Outdoor. Are you talking about the last 2 videos that she has up there, where her husband come down on that sled, man? Whiskey Woman. I think everybody enjoys that. I was laughing. I made sure I wrote it down because if you were in here, I wanted to make sure I watched that thing. It was funny. Maybe not to your husband. Putting them outdoors. You want to get to 100 so bad. 100. I'm assuming you're saying 100 subs. This is what I suggest. This is my suggestion to you, buddy. Is you've probably seen. I've made a comment, but what you need to do is go to these outdoor channels, especially ones that are like yours. You go in there, watch their videos in full, and in the comments, you put in their comments, you like put in the comments certain things that you saw in that video. Because what you're going to do is you're going to tell them that, hey, I looked at something that you saw in the beginning of the video, something in the middle of the video, and something at the end of the video. So by doing that, they know that you watched that whole video and that you were interested in that video. And then always just let them know, hey, I liked and subscribed to your channel. I hit your like button and your notification bell. What that's going to do for you is they're going to see that and they're going to say, hey, I'm going to check him out. And they're going to click on you. They're going to come over to you. That's what I do. If somebody comes into my channel and they leave me a comment, and it's not just nice video. Oh, that was nice. If they say something about my video or what they like and stuff like that, I immediately go over there. Now I'll check the other videos channels out as well. But I think putting them outdoors, if you go into these channels and you put a good comment like that down, you watch that video and you comment on it like that, beginning, middle, and end, and let them know that you have subscribed to their channel, and then they're going to come over and let them come to you. They'll come to you. Trust me. That's pretty much what I've been doing since the Grow Stream. Those Grow Streams are nice too. Anthony Holmes Outdoors, thanks for coming in. I'm going to be probably getting off here pretty shortly. If I can find somebody that is live that we can go over and raid. I just want to help a couple of these, like putting them outdoors. I just wanted to take the time to give him my idea. Rattle Trap Fishing, you're still in here. Yeah, try that. And also, I don't know where you come into my stream or in my live yet, but I'm showcasing channels. So if you want to get showcased on my live, how I'm doing that is it's going to be the first person or the first channel that comments in my chat, okay, my live stream. So tonight, whoever that was, I'll showcase next week. So next week, when I come on at 6 o'clock, if you're the first one in here and you make that first comment, putting them outdoors, then the week after that, I will showcase your channel. Please make sure the channels that I'm talking about, please have something in your about page so I can read that to everybody, so they kind of know who you are, what you're doing, and what your channel's about. Yeah, Coffee Outdoors. He's one putting them outdoors. If you don't have Coffee Outdoors, get over there and check him out. He is a great person. He supports. Coffee is also known to share people out on his community tab, and he helps people out. You want to get over 100. I think if you do those couple things, I think you'll be well on your way. That first 100 is really hard. You got to put the work in. You got to go, like I said, go to these channels, go to outdoors channels that you're not subscribed to. You just go into those channels, put them outdoor. Here's an idea too. So if you go over to Coffee Outdoors, go over there and watch one of his videos. Okay, I want you to do two things. I want you to watch his video. I want you to comment about that. Like I said, beginning, middle, and end. Comment about his video. Okay. Then when you comment, there's going to be other people that comment on that video as well. Check those channels out. Just go right down the line, check them out, because I guarantee you they're outdoors and if they're commenting on his stuff, and so they obviously like his videos, what you're going to do is you're going to go back, and those channels that you just checked out now will come over to your channel. That's all you got to do. You guys can tell me if I'm crazy or not, but that's one way you can kind of self-help yourself. You know, the other thing is Coffee's going to see that you subscribe to him, and when you put a comment down like that, he's going to really, really be interested in coming over and checking your channel out. And then, of course, when you do stuff like that, he might share you out on his community tab. Like I said, I'm gonna showcase you if you get in here, and that's just the easiest way for me to get away from me hand picking somebody. Is first person I'm going to first person that comments in my live that doesn't have 1,000 views is going to be the person that I actually showcase. Hey, Team Ambush, were you in here? I brought up about your coyote hunting. I saw I shouted you out as far as a week ago. You posted episode 3. 2 weeks ago was episode 2, and then a month ago episode 1. I let them know that you catch coyotes. I don't. Rainer Berg. I believe that is German, and I don't speak German. I do work on a CNC wiki that is in German, some of it. Ronnie Smith, you subbed to Coffee Outdoors. That's, believe me, you're gonna reap words for that. He's a good supporter. I know you support Coffee Outdoors, he's gonna support you back. Good guy. Yeah, you try it. You catch him. I don't. Team Ambush, you say it wasn't good this year. I, I really, I mean, there's some guys that are just hammering them, but a lot of people I've been talking to um, had a bad year this year trapping. I know, mine wasn't as successful as I'd like to have been, but I guarantee you, Coffee will probably comment as well that I know he kind of had a really a tough year. He didn't get the number of coyotes that he did the year before either. So, but so put them outdoors. My next live, I'm gonna go live every Sunday at 6 o'clock for right now. That way it's scheduled. I'm going at 6 o'clock, and I'm gonna go as long as I have people in my chat. As I see people dropping out and moving on and stuff like that, I'll probably end the chat or end the live. But it's going to be every Sunday, 6 p.m. And like I said, I will I'll have a channel that I'm going to showcase. And how I pick that channel is it's the first channel that comments in my live chat that is under 1,000. So if you want to be the first person, so I can showcase you 2 weeks from now, next Sunday, 6 o'clock, you be in here bright and early, and you be the first one to say hello to me. I guess that's the best way I can put it. That takes me out of just hand picking somebody. Yeah, I knew you had caught 3. I knew the one that had mange. I watch every one of your videos. That wasn't a good year for you as well. I know in the one video, I forget what you said. I think at that time you'd caught 2. You had caught the 2, and you said that you gave a number where you were at the year prior to that. Yeah, no snow. What it would happen here is it would snow and freeze, and then 2 days later it'd be raining, wet, soggy. It was so hard keeping those traps going this year. Turned on all notifications. All right, guys. We're kind of dwindling down. We were holding pretty strong right there at 15. I have went let's see, at what, an hour and 26 minutes. What I want to do is I want to get on. Let me see. I got two cameras going here. I want to get on here and see if I can find somebody that's live. What I'd like to do is there's only 9 of us, but if we can go, all 9 of us go strong over to this thing, I'd like to raid somebody. You know, there's only 9 of us, but we can do this, right? Let me find somebody now. I'll get their migratory game. I appreciate it. I'm trying. This is really my first true live. Now I did do a live test. Trying to see here who we could go, and if I can't find anybody, I guess we'll just. Does anybody see somebody that's live, or is there anybody in here that would like to go live? We'll come over to we'll give you some time. I got 11 people in here now. Thanks, Coffee. I try. Oh, so all right, guys. Migratory game. You mentioned about my my dark coon here. That's actually there we go. That is a Fisher coon. As you see, he has tan ears and he actually has a tan face. He just has a little bit of tan right there, and his ears right here are a little tan. And but he's all black. And if you look, his tail, you can just barely see 2 rings here, but it's mostly black too. This coon right here, that was the very first coon I ever caught, ever. My first year trapping, first coon right there. And then, believe it or not, this was my second one. So it's kind of unbelievable. A lot of people don't catch these Fisher coons, but I actually I tried tanning them myself with alum tan, the alum solution. This is my first muskrat that I caught. And then, of course, that's my first raccoon I caught. But then, of course, the Fisher. I had to get that one. Okay, we want to raid Timberline North. I'm all for that. I used to go into his streams quite a bit, but and then that's my first beaver. I did the alum tan and it worked somewhat, but I didn't do a real great job on it. But okay, let me get over onto his live here and pick up his. He's not on here yet. We're actually waiting for him. So let's talk for a little bit and see if once Timberline North gets going, I'd like if all 13 of you guys that are in here right now, if you guys can just hang out in here with me, I'd like to raid Timberline North once he gets on his chat. It says right here that he doesn't go on till 7:30, so we just got a minute. Okay. I want to see how I can. Del Wood, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. You new to my channel? Jakey Crack Outdoors. Did you guys end up catching any fish? That was a cool live. I wish I could do something. I'm going to have to try it this year. I don't know if I can't get, I don't get real great reception. And unless I'm on Wi-Fi, I don't know if I'll be able to do what you were doing. That was fun watching you sitting on that bank trying to catch a fish. You didn't let your buddy outfish you, did you? You better caught a fish. I was trying to do some smack talking for you. Mo Homesteading, thanks for stopping in. We're kind of getting at the end of my stream here. We've been going for an hour and 31 minutes. For all you new guys in here, we did showcase Bass and Binks TV. I'm going to post his link for any of you guys that don't have him. Please go check him out. We're actually waiting for Timberline North. Once he gets on his stream, what I would like to do is everybody that would be in the chat at that time, right there's Bass and Binks. Okay, I think he might be live now. Let me see. Okay, still says that we're waiting on waiting for Timberline North. So he's still, once he goes live, I'd like to go over there and raid him. Asher Brothers Outdoors, thanks for stopping in. Still going strong here. So I do want to say something about Asher Brothers.
I'm doing fine, Ronnie.
Okay, so okay, there he is. He is live. Let me say this here real quick about Asher Brothers Outdoors. 23 hours ago, he posted a video that said the name of the video is "Running on a West Texas Trap Line with Asher Brothers." Guys, go check that out as well. Okay, guys, I have 13 people in this chat. I really appreciate everybody coming in here tonight. I hope that you guys will go and support Bass and Binks. He was my showcase channel tonight. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to go, all 13 of us, if I can go in 13 strong, I would like to get over to Timberline North. I'm going to try and get his, I'm going to try and post his link for us to go over there. Please make sure you go Boxy Raid. Put Boxy Raid in there as soon as I can get this posted, okay? Give me a second. Okay, there's 13 of us in here. I want to. Okay, there's 13 of us in here. I got my. Hang on. I got my. All right, guys. Right here's the link. This is the Timberline North. There's 14 of you guys in here. Please make sure you've hit my my like button before we go over there. But this is Timberline North. I'd like to go over there nice and strong and show him support. Please make sure you put Boxy Raid, Boxy Outdoor Raid, Boxy Raid, however you want to do that. But you don't have to stay in there long, but just please make sure you guys go over there, okay? I'm going to post it one more time here. Please, everybody catch this and get over to his raid. I'd like to okay, everybody's leaving. There's still 8 in here. Please pick up this link, get over there and get there with Timberline North. This should Country Time TV. How we doing? We're kind of we're gonna raid Timberline North. I got the links in the right there. I'm putting the links out. Hey, Jakey Crack Outdoors. We'll see you over there, guys. All right. I'm gonna end this stream. We're going over there. Please pick up this this link here. Get over there to Timberline North. All right. I'll see you guys over there.